What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Poppy JT, and I'm going to be talking about why the Pittsburgh Steelers should trade Le'Veon Bell. Now, before you guys dislike my video and comment all this and that, I want to say that I am a Steelers fan, so I do know what I'm talking about here. And also, I ask that you please listen to the whole video, and when I make my point, you can like my video and you can subscribe to my channel and tell your friends about it. And if you're just an idiot and don't agree with my point, then you can dislike the video. So now, I feel the Pittsburgh Steelers should trade Le'Veon Bell because, well, we offered him $70 million, which is $10 million more than what Todd Gurley just received today. Yeah, we didn't get him the $14 million that he wanted, but we was close to that number. He wanted more guaranteed money for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out why would we pay a guy that has drug problems. He was suspended 4 games for using marijuana, and he has a injury problem. In 2014, he hybrid extended his knee after taking a low hit against the Cincinnati Bengals, and he missed the wild card game and the Pro Bowl as a result. So basically, he was out for the season. And we happened to win that game without Le'Veon Bell, and we lost Antonio Brown. Now, I'm going to tell you when this comes then to play later on in the video. Then the season after that, on November 1st, 2015, he tore his MCL and missed the remainder of the season. Hmm. You guys see my point here? So now, what I'm about to suggest is the Steelers should trade Le'Veon Bell because when we went against the Bengals, we didn't have Le'Veon Bell, and we won the game. We lost Antonio Brown, but we won the game. And then next week, we went on the road in Mile High, and we had Fitzgerald Toussaint starting, who was a practice squad player who got moved up because D'Angelo Williams was injured too, who was our second string running back. He had a pretty nice game, and the Steelers were winning until he fumbled, and that eventually led to the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning going down the field and scoring, and they ended up sending us home. If Gerald Trufant, or whatever his name was, I think it was Townsend or something, I say it's going to say Fitzgerald Trufant, but let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. If he never fumbled, we would have beat in the Denver Broncos and would have been going to face the Patriots in the AFC Championship. People also don't like to give our offensive line the credit that is due. Le'Veon Bell has this running style that he waits for holes to develop. If he didn't have an offensive line, which did have like 2 or 3 Pro Bowlers, if I'm not mistaken, I know it was either 2 or 3. They were Pro Bowlers, and 2 of them were all pros. And whatever team Le'Veon Bell goes to, is he going to have one of the best offensive lines in football? Is he? He's probably going to go to a trash team like the New York Jets that have a trash offensive line, no quarterback, terrible or average coach, and he's going to be another Steelers has-been. Every player that has left the Pittsburgh Steelers has not been the same. We've seen this with Mike Wallace when he left the Pittsburgh Steelers. He bounced around a few teams, the Vikings, the Dolphins, and then finally he had a alright season with the Baltimore Ravens. And then he didn't even stay there for long. He's now with the Philadelphia Eagles now. And Santonio Holmes, I think we traded. Somebody told me that we traded him. When we traded him or we released him or whatever, we didn't even hear of him when he played for the New York Jets. So I feel you guys should just chill out and let the Steelers do their magic and trade Le'Veon Bell. If we trade Le'Veon Bell, it would make perfect sense because even if you don't agree with what I said to this video, Le'Veon Bell is basically not going to resign with us because we're not going to give him what he wants. So while we sit here and let him leave for free and not get nothing in return, instead of trading him and getting something for him so we don't leave empty-handed, we could trade him, probably get a first round, second round picks, get a player, or get some more picks like a Herschel Walker trade. So we trade him and get a bunch of picks. We could just draft like 3 running backs and see which one will be productive, even though I'm pretty confident that we have a good group of running backs if you take out Le'Veon Bell right now. People also forget the fact that when Le'Veon Bell was suspended 4 games for taking marijuana, D'Angelo Williams had 500 yards and was leading the NFL in rushing. So this is it why I think the Pittsburgh Steelers should trade Le'Veon Bell. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe.